Hello YouTube, let's play some chess. Playing with the white pieces, going for d4. And it's gonna be a Jobava London in some sorts. And this I still call it Jobava London because especially now it just has transposed. And let's see, okay, he's gonna play with a passive bishop, which is fine. You can just develop. I don't mind this this trade. It looks like my pawn structure is a bit bad, but actually this open b file is usually quite good, and also I can just fix my pawns by playing c4 at some point. Right now I have a nice thing going over here. Maybe I can attack, but with this pawn situation here, it might be safer to just castle and go for an attack on this side of the board. And I want to fix his pawns first, I think, so that maybe his b pawn becomes weak. And he wants to go for c5 maybe. Maybe I should strike now. Probably should. He could go for my bishop if he wants. That's not my best bishop. Anyway. Okay, that's interesting. Gonna go for some fun stuff over here. I'd like to. And actually I can plant that bishop there, which is quite annoying for him at least. But I don't know if it does much more than just being annoying. But also I can maybe... I don't know. I want to put a rook here and then the bishop back somehow, but it doesn't seem to work. If I take, knight takes, I can always go here. So maybe take first, see what he wants to do. If he takes with the pawn, it's okay. If he takes with the queen, I feel like I can just develop some more. And here this seems nice. Because it comes with tempo. And then afterwards I can kick his knight out. Maybe with e4. Question is, if he goes there, maybe I pin it. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So let's kick that knight out. And then maybe, because my queen is not defending this, I have some plans to go for his queen, although not really. But rook b1 is a good move anyway, just going to the open file. Or half open file, I should say. And he probably wants to get rid of this bishop somehow. Yeah, I can always drop it back if I want. I can go back this way now. Okay, that's interesting. So he's basically saying I'm going all out for the attack. I could put my bishop here and threaten some discoveries, which looks all right. Let's go for that. Because he can go here, but my knight is defending first of all, and I can just kick his knight back out. So this is, in the end, probably only dangerous for him. Also, my bishop is still defending this pawn, which he might have missed. This could be nice. So if I go here and we just shuffle a bit. Yeah, I think this should be good for me. Of course, he gets to trade his bad knight. But I have the two bishops here. And he has one bishop, and that's a really bad one, which is also stuck defending this pawn right now. So still, I might want to play a5 just to fix that pawn a bit. He's going for my bishop, which makes sense actually, because he's also trying to push. I could be annoying, or I could be passive. Passive in this case seems alright actually. I'm still covering this, so the rook can never defend that b-pawn. And I'm just trying to push. This doesn't really threaten anything, I feel like. Also, that might just win material, because that's a skewer. Might even win a full rook, by the way. He can't move his queen anywhere to defend the rook. Maybe he can get 2 pieces. Oh no, still not, because the rook would just be hanging in the end. Yeah, so that just loses a full rook. Interesting. But I don't mind it, of course. And I'm even threatening to take here and then infiltrate with my other rook. Which kind of would be game over for him, I think. Yeah, he lets me. Sure. Which attacks the bishop as well. I've won another pawn now. I'm up 6 points of material. Yeah, it brings his queen back to defend. Can I do something like this? Just bring my queen in. Should be good. Queen defends the rook. Also, maybe there's some ideas over here in the future. Also, b8, rook b8 might be an idea. He can't take here because that's pinned. Okay, makes a bit of sense. I can stop his king from getting closer. Also, I'm putting some more pressure to his bishop now. Could probably triple up. And now still, rook b8 is just game over, especially now. Yeah, let's just go for that. It's just a completely winning endgame, so no point in trying to go for anything else. I'm just up a full rook in the endgame, so yeah. Full rook and a pawn even, and I'm attacking this pawn. Yeah, that's just... I guess it's a trade, but then I win this. This is completely losing for him. I don't know why he's playing on. I mean, you can always try, of course. It's not like he's gonna win in time with the time situation. Yeah, he just resigns now, okay. Makes sense, let's go to the game review. And see what the engine has to say about this one. Okay, well, it was a 90 accuracy, which is quite alright. So yeah, this was basically prep. And like I said, this isn't scary. Engine just says it's plus 0.7. So that's completely fine for me. Yeah, and he made some odd moves. This made a bit of sense, I'd say, but yeah, bishop d6 is just a nice idea. Then kicking the knight out, and here, just to show you, I think I can pin the knight here and win material. Because it looks like he's trying to get my bishop pair, but then the queen hangs. But right now I'm also attacking the knight twice, so I don't know, maybe this kind of defends indirectly. It gives up a pawn. I guess it would be a trade, by the way, so maybe it does. Rook fd1 is the best move here, apparently. I guess just defending the queen so that there are no discoveries from his side. But yeah, this is already +2 for white. And this is as well, but he just moves his knight back. And then here... I don't know what his plan was. Even if he goes there, my knight and my bishop are defending, so... Yeah, it looks like he didn't really know what he was doing. I just slowly made progression. guess d takes makes a bit of sense. Pawn structure is a bit awkward, but the bishop is definitely better here. It's alright. This is just easier to play, and here f4 makes sense as well. Just to open up my rook. And since I'm still a piece up, this is just really nice. Oh wait, here I'm not a piece up yet, by the way, but yeah, this is just a very good position for me. And here he just dropped a full piece. Yeah, there's nothing he could have done. This was best. And then here, queen f3, that's interesting. I guess it's just improving my queen. Maybe putting some pressure here in the future, but it's like my rook is a bit awkward. I wanted to coordinate my pieces over there. Yeah, and here probably like rook b1 was good. There's a lot of moves, but this is just easier. Just go into a completely winning endgame. And here we resigned. Yeah, I mean, even without the rook, it would be an opposite colored bishop endgame. But with 2 extra pawns, that's probably still winning. Maybe not. But with the extra rook, it's just completely winning. There's nothing he can do. So he decided to resign here. Fair play. Yeah, nice game, I'd say. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe if you want more of this. Maybe become a member, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.